Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leanne and today I'm going to share with you some quick, easy, these can be last minute Christmas gifts and they are edible, which I love to do because then I'm not just adding to people's things, especially for kids. We have, I shouldn't say especially for kids because I think anyone would enjoy this, but we have a lot of nieces and nephews. We have 25 between the two of us. So we vary in what we do each year for Christmas. Sometimes we do something, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we try to do a family gift. I wasn't sure what we were gonna do this year because I didn't know if we would be seeing most of them in person, but we have decided we will be traveling for Christmas. So I'm gonna put together some hot chocolate baskets. The first thing I got was these Stroop waffles, and I've seen these at Aldi in the caramel. I'm sure they have them other places, but I got these at Marshall. They had the chocolate caramel, and then I got some plain caramel because they did not have enough. I'm doing 4 baskets, so they did not have enough of what I needed, and some of the boxes were a little bit messed up, but that's okay. But these, I guess the idea is that they go on top of like a mug, I think probably typically coffee, but it warms up the gooiness inside and you eat it. So I thought that'd be cute to include with the hot chocolate. Then of course I got some hot chocolate, some baskets from the Dollar Tree, and then we are going to hand dip some plastic spoons in chocolate. And I'm also going to do the same thing with big marshmallows. And then we will sprinkle on some red and green sugar to make them more festive. And then I picked up these treat baskets from Walmart, and I'm gonna put the dipped marshmallows in here and some of these pretzel rod bags for the spoons. And then I also picked up these red basket bags from the Dollar Tree to put everything in. And I will add in some candy canes. I've got a bunch of those, so I'm gonna add those in as well. All right, let's get started. So to get started with the spoons, I just started with the white chocolate, and the almond bark melts down really easily in the microwave, 30 to 45 seconds at a time. Just make sure you stir it in between until it is completely melted. And I laid the spoons out on some wax paper, and then I used some wooden spoons to elevate the handles so that they were level, so that until the chocolate hardened, they wouldn't like tip over or the chocolate wouldn't pour out one side or anything like that. And that worked perfectly. And then I just sprinkled on some colored sugar, but you could do crushed candy canes or mini chocolate chips or sprinkles, whatever you wanted. And then while I had some white chocolate melted, I decided to work on the marshmallows. However, I quickly realized that with the marshmallows, you want the chocolate obviously melted, but not super hot. It just kind of made it a little bit messy and goopy, so I waited a little bit and then went back once the chocolate had cooled down a little bit, and once again just laid it out on wax paper until the chocolate was hardened. And then I went back to the spoons once they were all set, and I cut my bags because the ones I had were just a little bit too big, and then I just stuck the spoons in there and secured them closed with the twist ties that came right with the bags, but you could also do ribbon or yarn or something like that, but the twist ties were super easy and I had a lot of these to do. And then I went on to do the milk chocolate and just continued the same process with both the plastic spoons as well as the marshmallows. When I was bagging up the marshmallows, I was just kind of dividing them up into the number of bags that I needed and mixing up the milk chocolate and white chocolate. No real science here, just divvying them up into separate bags. And then I just laid everything out and started divvying them up into their baskets. You'll see that one of them has more than everyone else's, and that's because it's for a larger family. I used some tissue paper to elevate things and to fill in gaps and just kind of messed with it until I got everything the way that I wanted and got everything distributed. And then I was able to go out to the store to get these mini marshmallows. I was so excited to find enough of these, and I added them to the basket. I thought that was a nice touch. And then I'm just putting everything inside of the basket bag, and I did decide to line it with some tissue paper just so that it wasn't all visible from the outside, so that the kids would have fun opening it up and seeing what's inside. Tied it with some yarn, although you'll see I changed it to some ribbon. I didn't quite like the yarn, and I did tape down the corners of the bag because I felt like it was a little too wide. And that's going to be it for today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. I would love it if you would do that, and I will see you in my next video. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.